we are non-null vector into our three-dimensional space, yeah, and this vector, yeah, have the same initial point, and then we can estimate angle between vector u and vector v. Okay. If we have vector u and vector v, and two vectors have initial point, and then we can estimate how much the angle between vector u and vector v. Okay. And then we can estimate the angle between vector u and vector v with vector theorem. For example, I think in previous lecture in previous higher degree, again you have studied about sinus, cosinus, and tangent. And if we discuss about sin and cosinus, again, we will relate it with angle between two lines. Okay. In vector, we can multiply two vector u and v with dot. This is vector u dot vector v. Vector u dot vector v, the value is equal length of vector u multiply with length of vector v and multiply with cos theta, if theta is angle between vector u and vector v. Okay. In vector, okay, in theorem about vector, this means vector u dot vector v. But if we do cross here, U cross V, this operation is vector U cross vector V. Vector U dot vector V not equal compare vector U cross vector V. Okay, if we discuss about vector, if we use dot and if we use cross, the result is different. Vector u dot v not equal compare vector u cross vector v. If we do dot, if if vector u dot vector v, the result is scalar. Scalar is certain value. For example, the value integer, 2, 3, 4, this is example for result scalar. But if vector U, cross vector V, the result is vector. Scalar and vector, they are very different. For example, scalar, value, or value such as 2, 4, 3, and etc. This is scalar. But vector, vector, not only have value, but vector have direction. For example, the vector, vector have value. The value described with length. Maybe the length of this vector 2 unit, and vector have direction. Before I continue to do other discussion about vector, I hope you understand between dot product and cross product. Dot product in theorem of vector will result scalar or value, but cross product in theorem of vector will result a vector. For the first section, we will discuss about dot product. Dot product, if we dot product with two vector, for example, vector U and vector V, vector U and vector V. For example, we have two vector, vector U have coordinate 0, 2, and vector V have coordinate 1, 1. And the angle of two vector is 45 degree. And then determine the dot product of two vector. We can write a vector, with coordinate, for example, vector U, have coordinate 0, 2. And this vector we describe in two-dimensional space, because they only have two coordinates. And vector U, the endpoint in point 0, 2, this is vector U, and vector V the endpoint in coordinate 1, 1. Okay. And the angle between vector u and vector v is 45 degrees. Okay. Yeah. And we will and we will continue with multiply vector u and vector v, yeah. But we multiply according to dot, yeah. We use multiply with dot, not cross, yeah, not cross. If vector u and vector v, ya kan, we use dot, ya kan, dot point, ya kan. In slide it show in point, but if we read with dot, ya kan. The result of dot product is scalar. Okay, not vector. Okay, not vector. U and V are vector, but if U dot with vector V, the result is scalar. Okay. How we determine the dot product of two vectors? The dot product of two vectors equal with the length of vector u, multiply with the length of vector v, multiply with cos theta. And the length of vector u, okay, yeah, the length of vector u, okay, the symbol of vector and the symbol of length of vector, ya kan, is different, ya kan. We add for symbol of length vector with double slash in the left side and the right side. Okay. And the length of vector u, ya kan, we use Pythagoras equation. Pythagoras equation, ya kan? Because vector u, ya kan, the origin point in, ya kan, in point 0, 0 and the end point, ya kan, 0,2, and then the length of vector u, ya kan, 0 kuadrat, ya kan, plus 0 square, ya kan, plus 2 square and equal with the value is 2. Okay, and then the length of vector v, here we can use Pythagoras equation, 1 square plus 1 square, okay. 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 And then the dot product of vector u and vector v, yeah, is equal to, okay, 2 is scalar, ya kan. 2 not vector, but the value 2, ya kan, is scalar. Okay. we can find dot product not only in two-dimensional space, ya kan, but we can find dot product between two vector, ya kan, in three-dimensional space. Yes. The first example, ya kan, this is two-dimensional space, ya kan, because this vector, ya kan, only considering two axes, horizontal axis and vertical axis. Again, usually we use horizontal axis represented with x, and vertical axis represented with y. Okay. If we use vector in three-dimensional space, yeah, we need not only coordinate x and y, but we need third coordinate. Usually we use z. Okay. If we have vector in three-dimensional space, for example, we have vector u and vector u in three-dimensional space. Okay. So vector u have coordinate u1, u2, and u3, and the length of vector u we can find with this equation. The length of vector u, we need 3 input. Okay. The length in first axis, the length in second axis, and the length in third axis. And if we calculate the cosinus theta, we can obtain from this equation. Cosinus theta equal the product of vector u and v divide the length of vector u and vector v. Okay. Okay. For example, we have two vector u and vector v, but vector u and vector v in three-dimensional space. Okay. We can write vector u and vector v with other form, Okay. We can write vector u, if we use coordinate, we can write vector u in coordinate 2, minus 1 and 1, or we can write vector v in coordinate 1, 1, 2. Okay. But we can write vector u and vector v with other form. Yeah, for example, we can write vector u with equation 2e minus g plus k. Yeah. And we can write vector v with other form e plus g plus 2k. Okay. Yeah. Two form have the same meaning. Okay. Okay. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about several forms for write the equation of vector. Okay. And the dot product of vector u and vector v, okay, we can calculate u and v. U and v, this is component in the first coordinate. Yeah. The first axis or the first coordinate, E. Yeah. For example, if we use three-dimensional space, the first axis is EI, and second axis G, and third axis K. Okay. This is three-dimensional space. Okay. Okay. And the dot product of vector u and vector v equal and has value 3. Okay. Dot product not result vector, but the result is only value. Okay. And we can estimate the angle between vector u and vector v. Okay. For example, if we describe vector u in three-dimensional space, if vector u and vector v have the same origin point, for example, the origin point in coordinate 0, 0, 0, and the vector u and the first axis in coordinate 2, and the second axis have coordinate -1, and the third coordinate have coordinate 1. So this is vector v, vector u. Vector u. Okay, and vector v, ya kan, have coordinate in first axis 1, ya, second axis 1, ya, and second axis 1, and then third axis 2, okay, and this is vector v. Okay, ya, and the angle, ya kan, between vector u and vector v, if we calculate with this equation, okay, the angle is 60 degree. Okay, yeah. But my picture is not accurate, ya. Okay, because I think it's difficult, yeah, to make drawing picture, yeah, without rule. Yeah. Okay. But if we describe graphically, yeah, I think this is explanation if we describe two vector u and vector v in three-dimensional space. But if we calculate with equation, yeah, we can calculate the angle between two vector without drawing in three-dimensional space. Yeah. If you want to find the angle between two vector in three-dimensional space, and you make a picture or drawing, ya kan, I think it's more difficult, ya. Okay, the types of angle between two vector, ya kan, we categorize, ya kan, we have three types, ya kan? And if the angle between two vector, have angle, the value of angle below 90 degree, its category good angle. Okay. If the angle between two vector above 90 degree, we can categorize this angle obtuse angle. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The value of angle between 0 and the maximum angle P radian. Okay, P radian is equal with 180 degree. Okay. Okay. If we have two vector, okay, yeah. If the the angle ya between 0 until 90 degree. Yeah, this is categorized a cut angle. Yeah. For example, vector u and vector v. Okay, the value of theta or angle between vector u and vector v, ya kan, under 90 degree. Okay. If the angle between two vector, ya, between 90 degree until 180 degree, ya kan? Okay, it's categorized, ya kan, obtuse angle. Nah, for example, ya kan, vector u and vector u and vector v. Yeah, this is obtuse angle. Okay. Nah, how we identify if two vector have a cut angle or obtuse angle? We can identify with dot product. We can identify without drawing picture, but we can identify with a dot product of two vector. Okay, if dot product of two vector, if dot product of two vector, vector u dot product vector v, and the value of dot product greater than 0, okay, we can identify angle between two vector the angle between two vector will have a cut angle. Okay, but if dot product of two vector have value minus under 0, the angle between two vector will obtuse angle. Yeah. But if dot product of two vector equal 0, it means angle between two vector have value 90 degree, and it means vector u and vector v is perpendicular. Perpendicular, it means vector u and vector v have angle 90 degree. Okay. For example, we have three vector, vector u, vector v, and vector w. Okay. Without drawing in three-dimensional space, we can identify the angle between this vector, a cut angle or obtuse angle or perpendicular. We can identify without drawing in three-dimensional space. We can identify by analyze dot product of two vector. Okay. For example, ya kan, vector u dot vector v, ya, the value is minus 5. So the angle between vector u and vector v is categorized obtuse angle. The angle between vector u and vector v is greater than 90 degrees, but the angle, ya kan, under 180 degrees. The angle between vector u and vector v, ya kan, will in range 90 degrees until 180 degree. Nah, if we analyze the product of vector v and vector w, vector v dot vector w, the value equal 21. So the angle of vector v and vector w categorize a cup angle. The angle vector v and vector w will in range 0 until 80 degrees. And the product of vector u and vector w, the dot product vector u and vector w have value 0, and it means vector u perpendicular with vector w. The angle between vector u and vector w have 90 degree have value. We have three-dimensional space, ya kan? First axis x, second axis y, ya kan? Third axis z, ya kan? For example, we have vector u. We can describe vector u with equation, ya kan? With equation, for example, vector u equal u1 I plus u2 G plus u3 K, gitu ya. Begini, this is vector u. Okay. And vector u, ya kan, can be projected, ya kan, based on x axis, y axis, and z axis. Okay. If we projected vector u in 3 axis, ya kan, we must know how the value of angle between vector u with 3 axis, ya kan, in the dimensional space, ya kan, we must estimate angle between vector u and vector and x axis. The angle have value alpha, and vector u with y axis, ya kan, the angle is beta, and the vector u and z axis, the angle is gamma. Yeah. So we can calculate cos alpha, cos beta, and cos gamma. Gitu ya. Cos alpha, we can obtain cos alpha vector u divide the length of vector u. Yeah. u1, ya kan, divide the length of vector u. Okay. And the same way, ya kan, we can calculate, ya kan, cos beta and cos gamma. Okay, this is properties of dot product. Okay, ya. The first, ya kan, vector u dot vector v will equal with vector v dot vector u. Okay. Nah, this is reciprocal, ya. If we reciprocal, ya kan, in dot product, ya kan, will result the same result. Okay, and second, third, and fourth, ya kan, this is the other property of dot product. Okay, and point B and C, I think it's the property name is associative. In multiply rule, ya kan, we have property associative. We can reciprocal, ya kan, in multiply, ya. Okay. And the point D, if vector v dot vector v is equal with the length of vector v, ya, calculate the orthogonal projection of vector. Here, projection of vector, we will use it in calculate for example in engineering mechanics. Yeah. Okay. For example, in engineering mechanics, yeah, we calculate the first resultant. Okay. This picture, yeah, describe vector u. Vector u, they have path, diagonal path, yeah, not vertical and not horizontal position, yeah, but diagonal. Yeah. We can project it vector u into B horizontal axis, or we can project it vector u in vertical axis. Okay. Yes. Okay. From this picture, we can find that vector W2, okay, vector W2 is vector U projected in vertical axis. Okay. Vector W2 equal vector U minus vector W1. Okay. And vector u equal vector W1 plus vector W2. Okay, if we have two vector, vector W1, have horizontal direction from left to right, and vector W2 have direction above, yeah, vector W1 and vector W2, if we add this vector, will result dengan vector U. Okay. Nah, okay. If we have vector U, ya kan, we can projected vector U in horizontal, and the other side, ya kan, we can projected vector U in vertical, ya kan, vertical and horizontal, ya kan, the position is perpendicular, yeah, or have degree 90 degree, they have angle 90 degree. Okay, this is equation for projection, ya kan, vector, ya kan, a vector we can projection in two axis, gitu ya, into axis. Okay. For example, yeah, we have vector U and vector B. Okay, vector U is vector U will, ya kan, projected to vector B. If we describe in three-dimensional space, okay, we not use X, Y, Z, but we use I, G, and K. Okay, this is origin point 0, 0, 0. Okay, ya, vector U we draw vector U, you can have coordinates in coordinate I 2, and then coordinate G minus 1, and then in K coordinate this is vector U. Okay, vector U have direction. Okay, and second vector, vector B. Okay, vector B have point 4 in coordinate Y, I, and coordinate G minus 1, and coordinate key, have value 2. Okay, this is vector B. This is vector B. Okay. I think if we projected vector U in horizontal axis, based on axis I or G or key, I think it's not difficult. But if we projected vector U in vector B and vector B, have a certain direction, not only vertical, horizontal, but have a certain direction. For example, this is vector B. I think it's more difficult to project vector U into vector B. If we project it in graphically, it's easier, if we projected vector U in vector B based on theorema of vector. This is theorema of vector, and this is equation for projected vector U, along vector B. The equation is, if we projected vector U along vector B, we projected vector U along vector B, I will describe in three-dimensional space, Now, if we projected vector U in vector B, this is projected vector U along vector B, and we can determine the projected vector U and vector B based on this equation. So we can determine projected vector U along vector B is equal dot product vector U and vector B divide length of vector B square multiply with vector B. The product of vector U and B have value 15, and square length of vector B have value 21. Multiply with vector B for E minus G plus 2K. So the projected vector U along vector B, this is the result of projected vector U along vector B. And then we can project it vector u, ya kan, in line that orthogonal to B. Oke, ya kan? If we have vector B, yeah, maybe if I draw vector B in other space, and this is vector B, and the orthogonal and vector that orthogonal to B, it means this vector have angle 90 degrees. 90 degrees. And the first time, ya kan, we projected vector u to vector b, and then we can project it vector u to vector that have position orthogonal to b. Nah, for example, ya kan, this is vector that have position orthogonal to vector b. This is orthogonal, it means have angle 90 degrees, ya kan? And then we can project it vector u to this vector. Nah, ya kan? And how we determine the projected vector u to this vector that have position orthogonal to b, ya kan? We can determine with this equation. Okay, we can determine, ya kan, this projected in orthogonal to b, ya kan, vector u minus projected vector u to b. Gitu ya. And vector u, ya kan, have coordinate or have direction 2, minus 1, 3. And then projected vector u to b, yeah, based on previous calculation, yeah, projected vector u to b equal with dot vector u and b divide the length of vector b square, multiply with vector b. Okay, and the result is and the projected vector that orthogonal with vector b, the result is, we have discussed about dot vector, ya. And the second section we discussed about vector cross product. So yeah, dot vector, not equal with cross vector. The result of dot vector will result scalar or value but cross factor will result a factor. Okay. Okay. For example, we have two factor, factor u and factor v. Factor u and factor v we describe in three-dimensional space. So we can write factor u and factor v in three coordinates. Factor u have coordinate u1, u2, and u3. Factor v have coordinate v1, v2, and v3. Okay. If we want to use cross product of vector, because cross product of vector will result a vector, so we describe cross product of vector with matrix. Okay. If factor u and factor v are matrix, are vector in three-dimensional space, we can use matrix with order 3 and 3. Okay. To make easier to remember, if factor u cross with factor v, we can describe in matrix. This matrix have 3 column and have 3 row. Okay. The first column, the value in first axis I. Second column, the value in second axis G, and the third column, the value in third axis K. Okay, and first row describe I, G, and K, and the second row we describe the value of factor u, u1, u2, and u3, and the third row v1, v2, and v3. Here. Okay. The cross product of two factor u and factor v will result a factor. Here. Factor v with factor u. This is different with the product. In the product, if factor u dot product with factor v, factor u dot with factor v, the result is equal with factor v dot with factor u. But in cross product, the result is different. If we cross product factor u and factor v, and then the sequence for cross product be reciprocal, the result is negative. Okay. And the properties of cross product, in the third properties, we have a Lagrange equation. This is Lagrange equation. The length of cross product factor u and factor v square equal with square length of vector u multiply with square length of vector v minus square vector u dot with vector v. Okay. And from Lagrange equation here, we can estimate sin theta. Because theta is angle between vector u and vector v. Okay. And how if we done scalar product of three vector, yeah, the result of scalar product of three vector, yeah, will result, yeah, scalar. Okay. For example, we have three vectors, vector A, B, and C. Vector A dot product with cross product vector B and C, and the result is scalar. Okay, and this is for assignment. You can write your answer in the due time for